This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the county of champs.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's gonna sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's gonna go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's the snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good!
That's fly ball deep right field. Get out of here!
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grab. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Two down, one to go here from Lilly Field at Penn West California University. It's the WPIAL Class 1A Softball Championships here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. 1 versus 2 for the third time today as the 1-seed Union Scotties taking on the 2-seed Carmichaels Mighty Mikes. Alongside Tyler Polk, I'm James Dotson. Mr. Polk doing the yeoman's duties, covering all 3 games and trying to make it a Lawrence County sweep here at Lilly Field.
I guess you just need me to be here to do it. I'm just playing. But yeah,
if that's the case, guess what? You're going to be busy next week.
I guess so. But this is a great matchup between these two teams. Of course, this is a rematch of the 2023 1A final that Union won. They managed to get the repeat there. But it's a lot different. These two teams, I mean, you have Carmichaels that has been arguably one of the best teams in the WPIAL, 16-0 this season. They've been able to get it all done in every way possible, but the most important thing, this team hasn't really allowed anyone to score against it. There's been about 16 runs against them this season. They've been unreal, and, of course, their offense has been strong as well.
Yeah, you alluded to it right there. Just 2 runs. That's the most that has been allowed in a game all year from Carmichaels and their fantastic junior pitcher in Bailey Barniak. You alluded to it with the game from 2 years ago. It was a 10-8 final in that game last year. A back-and-forth battle, Union winning in the end and come from behind fashion. I don't expect anything quite that high scoring here in today's contest when you have Barniak going up against Mia Pruz. I mean, both pitchers over 600 career strikeouts. Mia going to Canisius next year. Bailey Barniak going to be getting a lot of looks already as well. Both coaches talked about it, too. We feel confident defensively. It's whether or not we can get the job done at the plate here today.
Yeah, 2 strong pitchers. You definitely know that there's no shootout here. We haven't really had a shootout. I mean, Neshannock in the last game kind of got out on their horse to get those 7 runs, but really, for the most part, it's been close. It's been great pitchers on both sides, and I don't expect anything less.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll have starting lineups and first pitch here from Lilly Field, home of the Vulcans for the Class 1A WPIAL Championship. Back in a moment, you're listening to the 1A Championships on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock Competitive Spirit as the January LCAP Team of the Month after winning their 3rd PIAA championship in 4 years. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Wilmington Competitive Spirit for winning the D10 championship in just their 2nd year as a competition team. Congratulations to Coach Daughtry and the Neshannock cheer team, as well as Coach Hordeski and Blois and the Wilmington cheer squad, our January LCAP Teams of the Month.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Newcastle's Ralphie Blendo as the January Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Elwood City's Kayla Jones as the January Female Athlete of the Month for also eclipsing the 1,000 career point mark. Congratulations and best of luck to 1,000 point scorers Kayla Jones and Ralphie Blendo, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctor, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Just a couple minutes away from first pitch here from Lilly Field for the Class 1A Championship. It's been a Lawrence County invasion down here. Tyler Polk with Mohawk winning Class 3A. Won that game 6-1 over South Park, giving South Park their first loss of the season. Neshannock 4-peat with a 7-1 victory over Chartiers Houston in Class 2A. And now in the nightcap, the Class 1A Championship, and kind of similar to what you saw with the first game, Lawrence County team going up against an undefeated Mighty Mike's team, but maybe a little chip on the shoulder because Carmichaels not the 1 seed. It's the Scotties here for their 4th straight, actually their 6th straight appearance in the district championship game. Union as the 1 seed and the home team here today.
Yeah, the names have changed and the Scotties have still been the same, making it to the championship game. But one thing about the Lady Mikes, so when you look at it, Union had a tougher schedule. I mean, they had a chance to face better teams in the area as you take a look at their schedule. So you look up and down with it. A pretty good Mohawk team. Newcastle, they were scheduled for that. That was postponed. Chartiers Houston, who they lost to last year. Elwood City, Neshannock. I mean, when you look at it, I understand that you're upset because you're undefeated in play and you think that should matter, but you have to look at the strength of schedule and go, Union just had a better schedule at this point. It's nothing against Carmichaels. I mean, really, when you look at it down south, I mean, they could go – suddenly you go with teams in your weight class, and then you hop all the way up to 5A and 6A where you have to face a Peters Township or something along those lines.
Your first pitch delivery coming up is going to be brought to you by Penn Ohio Bottled Water. Stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with their bottom-loading water cooler option. Yes, the only 2 losses on the year for Union, an 18-2 record, coming against Neshannock in 10 innings, by the way, 6-4, the Class 2A champion, and then the other one was the Class 2A runner-up, Chartiers Houston. By the way, that was in 9 innings, so both losses coming in extras for the U. First pitch in their first strike one, time of first pitch, 5:10, so just 40 minutes behind schedule. Can't believe they think you can get a game in, awards and all that in 2 hours and 15 minutes. But nonetheless, this one misses upstairs, evens the count at 1-1 to Caitlin Waggett. Your Crane Room starting lineup. Caitlin Waggett catching. Ashton Bates is the second baseman. Karis McConnell the shortstop. Allie Jacobs hitting 4th and playing first base. Bailey Barniak is the pitcher hitting 5th. Keelani Chun, Avery Voigthofer, Peyton Plavey, and Dusky Staggers in the batting order. The flex is third baseman Allie Miller as Waggett swings and misses for strike 2. Call ahead and reserve your seat for after the game or place an order for takeout. Appetizers, dinner, even homemade desserts to go. Place your order 724-656-1553, the Crane Room Grills. Swing and a miss for strike 3, first strikeout of the game for Mia Pruz in the circle, and that's now 163 on the year. How about 669 in her 4-year career here with the U?
Unreal output for the Kinesis product, and seeing her over the last few years, seeing her grow as a pitcher, it's been really impressive.
Now up to bat, two-hitter Ashen Bates watches strike one on the inside corner. And you look at that, too. Think about all the three-inning games, and even just the games that she didn't pitch at all because they've had a couple of other arms available. Corinne Shannon's thrown a good amount this year. Sarah Straley's thrown in a few games, as this one swung on a miss for strike two. You also got to look at her freshman year. She didn't start a game until playoffs. She was always the reliever behind Piper Jendryzik, also a senior for the U. As this 0-2 pitch, rise ball misses upstairs 1-2 the count. So that whole freshman year, I mean, those are extra innings that, she's not putting wear and tear on the arm, which is fantastic. I mean, only 74 innings pitched coming into this championship. Impressive stuff with how effective she has been. 1-2 inside corner for strike three. Back-to-back Ks to start the game. Mia Pruz make it 670 in her career, Ty.
Again, in a county full of machine gun pitchers out there, we have Fry, we have Magro, really the entire WPIAL. She's among the best.
Machine gun Mia with 2 Ks to begin. Now, Carice McConnell, the top hitter for this Carmichaels team, swings at a high one for strike one. McConnell, .565 hitter, slugging just shy of 1,000, is the junior. Cruz winds and fires, called strike two in the outside corner. Mia, also the Trib Live High School Sports Network Player of the Week coming into championship week here. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout. Completes a 1-2-3. Cruz striking out the side in order. Carmichael 0, Union coming up to bat. Back in a moment on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
To the store, to Grandma's house. Acts can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Acts today.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
So after Prue strikes out the side in the top of the first inning, the Union Lady Scots now come to bat. And let's take a look at their straight nine batting order. Leading off the shortstop, Olivia Williams. Center fielder, Addie Nogue hits second. Ireland Fisher catching and hitting third. Prue is the cleanup hitter in the circle. Olivia Benedict, the first baseman, hits fifth. Maggie Josephin at second, batting sixth. Corinne Shannon, Emily Ross, and Maddie Settle round out the straight nine lineup there for Coach Doug Fisher and the Union Scotties. They're facing Bailey Barniak, 16-0 on the year. She's thrown every pitch this year for the Mighty Mikes. First one in there for strike one as Williams fouls it back to the screen. Williams hitting team best .520 on the season. Leadoff hitter from the very first time she stepped on the varsity field as a freshman 2 years ago. This one downstairs evens the count at 1-1. Barniak also racking up, just a junior, over 600 strikeouts as well. 193 on the year. How about a .53 earned run average, just allowing 12 runs on the season is Carmichaels. But down in the count now, 2-1. I'm talking with both Coach Fisher and Coach Briggs. Talk about how, these teams kind of mirror each other so much, as this one's upstairs 3-1 to count. All-state pitcher, all-state catcher, all-state power hitting first baseman, all-state do-it-all shortstop. Both teams with 4 all-state players. Union has the 5th all-stater in center fielder Addie Nogue standing in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Misses outside, and it's a leadoff walk. Williams has done that quite a bit this year. How about 23 free passes drawn from Williams?
Now batting number 20, Addie Nogue.
She also has 22 stolen bases on the year. We'll see if she'll be off and running, not on the first pitch at least, as Nogue swings and misses for strike one. Your defensive alignment brought to you by Medor Bonner Law. Kehlani Chung, Dusky Staggers, and Avery Voigthofer, the outfield from left to right. Allie Miller and Curtis McConnell on the left side of the infield. Ashton Bates is the second baseman. Allie Jacobs at first. Behind the dish, Caitlin Waggett with Bailey Barniak in the circle. Waggett thought about throwing down there at first base as Williams was off the bag, but able to get back safely. 0-2 now the count.
She pump faked because she thought that Williams was going to second, and she stopped up.
Rise ball, able to hold is Nogue. 1-2 the count. Nogue heading to Fairmont State. The two seniors in the starting lineup. Her and, as you alluded to, the Canisius product in the circle, Mia Pruz. The 1-2 from Barniak. Off-speed pitch, swung on, and just getting a piece of it is Nogue, and I mean just.
She thought for a second she struck out. She had to shrug her shoulders like, come on, but but Fairmont State, a very good softball program in the MEC, perennial contender.
The 1-2. Rise ball misses upstairs, 2-2. And no, that's not where Jaden Nogue is going. Jaden, only a junior. She's slated to go to Kent State next year, after next year. She's only a junior, her cousin, Ferna Shannock. So we're about to have the last reign of Nogue ladies on the softball diamond as Nogue swings and misses for strike three on that fastball. First K of the game, first out of the game against Union. Ireland Fisher to the plate. She's had a heck of a playoff so far. About a home run in the quarterfinals against Jeanette. A home run in the semifinals as well against Jefferson Morgan. Swing and a miss for strike one to Fisher. Team high 11 dingers on the year for the sophomore catcher. You talk about Union just reloading. You lose a couple of seniors from last year's squad. 4 sophomores in the starting lineup this year and not missing a beat. And the ones that get hit the most often as Fisher wears this one on the left shoulder. 5th hit batsman on the year.
Something about their toughness.
Batting number 12, Mia Pruz.
2 on, 1 down. Mia Pruz to the plate. Pruz and Nogue, both 4-year starters, part of this Union dynasty over the last near decade. First pitch inside for ball 1. I mean, goes back, it's 6 straight years that they've been in the championship, so 7 seasons essentially because you didn't have the 2020 year. 2 years before that, I believe it was semifinals both of those seasons as well for Union. They just keep getting better and better. Inside corner called strike, 1-1 the count. Pruz a team high 37 ribbies on the year. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And right now, a lot elevated from Barniak here to the first few Union batters. One ball, 2 strike. Williams at second, Fisher at first, 1 down. Make it 2 down as swing and a miss for the second out of the inning, and second strikeout of the inning for Barniak. And now with 2 down, I think they're going to get a Axe courtesy runner over at first base. It is 29 Julian Lemon who will be your Axe courtesy runner. Axe is here to get you there. Lawrence County's courtesy transportation service open to the public, taking people to work, play, anywhere else they want to go. Give them a call for more info, 724-652-5588. Liv Benedict, first pitch swinging, pops this one down the left field line, giving chase and dropping foul for strike 1. Benedict had a 2-hit output and a double last season in the district title game. And 2 years ago had a double and a triple against these Mighty Mikes. That one's in there for strike 2, 0-2 the count for Barniak. Miss held on by the catcher, Caitlin Wagon, on the foul tip. So both teams with their pitchers striking out the side. 2 runners left on base, though, in the bottom half of the inning for the Scotties. Scoreless through 1 between Union and Carmichaels. Back in a moment on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Mele Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Mele Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Mele Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Mele Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Talk about our works in progress keys to the game. Hang on there a second, Eric.
Works in progress.
Right on cue. Your works in progress keys to the game here today, brought to you by Joe Wright at 724-714-4294. Give him a call to discuss your next painting project. Tyler Polk, both coaches said it straight up. They feel confident in their pitching. It's can they get the output at the plate? And so far, well, both coaches look like Nostradamus. 3 strikeouts for each pitcher in the first.
Yeah, the question is who's going to be able to take advantage of mistakes on either side.
First pitch, swing and a miss to Allie Jacobs. 4, 5, 6 hitters, Jacobs, Barniak, and Chung due up here for Carmichaels in the top of the second inning.
If you remember, Bailey Barniak in the 2023 game had 7 illegal pitches.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, I didn't say anything about it. I wasn't going to Coach Briggs in the pregame conference. We got a chance to chat with him, and he said, hopefully that's behind us. Can't think about that. He used a noun for it that we'll stay away from. Tell you what, right now, the ball out of Mia Pruz's hands, staying away from Carmichael's bats. Another 3-pitch strikeout, 4 batters, 4 Ks for Mia Pruz. Pruz has been wheeling and dealing in the playoffs so far. 14 strikeout, no-hitter in the 5-inning win over Jeanette. And then 6 of the 9 outs recorded in the semifinals were strikeouts as well, as Barniak steps to the plate, swings and misses for strike 1. Barniak hitting .442 on the year. Watches that one drift outside, evens the count at 1-1. Waggett, McConnell, Jacobs, and Barniak for your first 5 in the batting order. All state players from a year ago.
You want your best players high up in the lineup.
Called strike on the outside corner for strike 2. I mean, look at Union the other way. It's the top 5, all 5 in the top of the lineup. All state from a year ago, and I think that's also going to be key today. Which team can get production, especially in the bottom of the order, to turn it over for those big sticks at the top, as that one misses away. 2-2 the count. Scoreless, 1 down now in the top of the second inning between the Mighty Mikes and the Scotties. Pruz checks the wrist coach and delivers. Just misses on the inside corner, and the count full here to Barniak. Only 11 pitches thrown in the first inning from Pruz. 22 thrown by Barniak in the bottom of the first as well. Not that pitch count is as important in softball, but something to keep note of. Payoff pitch, foul back to the screen. Count remains full.
I don't know if you noticed this, but out in right center field, the Pirate Parrot and the Mighty Mike are having a discussion.
Is it where they're going to go for some form of dead animal on a plate after the game? Payoff pitch. Just misses upstairs. 1 out walk drawn by Barniak. First base runner of the game for the Mikes. And I think we're going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. We are. That's going to be Milana Hertig.
Now running at first base, Milana
As your
Hertig.
courtesy runner for the pitcher. Kaylani Chung, the freshman. Now coming to the plate, hitting .356 on the year, is the freshman left fielder. First pitch kind of half swung at for strike one. Lots of red, white, and blue out in right field. And you see the Mohawk ladies dressed in black underneath the scoreboard as well. Here for a Lawrence County affair. Swing and a miss for strike two. Mohawk said from the beginning they were sticking around. They wanted to enjoy the day with the rest of the county. I think that's absolutely awesome from Coach Hank Pizzulo and company.
Aren't they graduating tomorrow? They also get to hang around. They get to see their friends.
Swing and a miss, strike three, another three-pitch strikeout. Snap throw down to first. Back in time, standing up is Hertig, but fifth out of the game, fifth strikeout of the game. 2 outs, Avery Voidhofer now to the plate. Voidhofer scored a run in each of the 2 playoff games thus far. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Right now, just blowing it by him is Mia Pruz. Oh, 1. Misses downstairs. Count even now at 1-1. Pruz now her 4th start in a WPIAL championship game. 1-1 pitch, foul back and out of play. Count now 1-2. A 3-2 win against West Green that ended a streak of 5 straight 1A championships from the Pioneers back in 2022. A 10-8 come from behind win against Carmichaels 2 years ago, and a 9-5 loss to Chartiers Houston last season. The 1-2. Good hold on the rise ball. Count now even at 2-2.
But, you know, I think we were so focused on the offense looking for production, we also forgot, well, maybe pitchers make a mistake. Mistake pitch.
That one just downstairs, count full. Here to Avery Voidhofer. Hertig will be off and running with the pitch on the full count. Swing and a miss. 6 outs, all via the K for Mia Pruz. A runner left stranded after the walk. To the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless here at Lilly Field between the Mikes and the Scotties. Back in a moment on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Union Scotties, the number 1 seed in the Class 1A tournament here in the bottom of the second inning. Joseph, Shannon, and Ross are the 3 due up. 3 sophomores and the junior Maddie Settle projected here in the bottom of the second as Joseph fouls the first pitch back, foul, and out of play. So we've seen 9 outs. We've yet to see a ball put in play.
Yeah, we've seen base on balls. We've seen hits, but a hit by pitch.
Something that we joked Fisher's seen too much of. We've seen a lot of this, too. A lot of batters getting a piece of them. As Joseph fouls 2 pitches off. Went 2 for 3 in the opening round game against Jeanette. Yeah, Union 10-0 in 5 innings against Jayhawks, and then 15-0 in 3 innings on Friday last week against Jefferson Morgan to get here to the championship. Called strike 3 on the outside corner for the first out of the inning.
Well-placed ball by Barniak. It's low and away, so it's something that you had to dig out of your knees for Maggie Joseph.
Now Corinne Shannon to the plate, hitting .370 on the season. Holds up on the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Mentioned that she's a big reason why Prue is able to not have to throw as much, as Shannon 5-0 in the circle this year on her 5 starts. She and Sarah Straley have worked some of those section games, 2-0 now the count in those section doubleheaders. I mean, here's what's crazy. You talked about the tough opponents they've played this year. Against their section, outscoring their opponents 149-1 on the season.
Sheesh.
That one, it catches the inside corner, makes the count 2-1. You throw into 2 playoff games, so if you look at all 1A opponents for Union, it's 174-1. But here, still looking for the first run of the game as a swing and a miss makes the count 2-2. Here to Shannon. 12 extra base hits on the year as well for Corinne, including a couple of home runs in the semis. Swing and a miss. Count, I guess it was a 3-0 count. I thought the scoreboard was wrong. Count now full. That was a 3-1 swing and a miss.
Yeah, we've had some moments today with the scoreboard.
I was not trusting the scoreboard, and that's the time I should have, as that payoff pitch misses down and in for a 1-out walk. So 3 base runners in the game now for Union, all via the free pass. Emily Ross now to the plate. 10 ribbies on the year for Emily. First pitch. And so the home plate umpire called dead ball. That's a ball that hit off of the knob of the bat of Emily Ross. The home plate umpire yelled dead ball, so Ross didn't run. Wisely, Carmichaels makes the play. Wisely, Corinne Shannon ran to second base. So right now it's a put out, but the umpires are going to discuss. I think it did hit off the knob of the bat. That's what she's laughing with Caitlin Waggett, but I don't know what you can do here because the home plate umpire yelled dead ball.
When he yells dead ball, that means play stops.
Yeah, I don't think you can overrule that, can you? Now they're going to say that's a got her on the wrist.
Wow. So that's a second hit by pitch by Barniak. So
they couldn't call him. They can't call her out at first. It's either a dead ball as a foul ball because that's what the home plate umpire originally called. A hit batsman. It can't be an out at first. That's the only thing it could not be. You could have said it was a foul ball, or you could have said it was a hit batter. Those are really the only options because the home plate umpire called dead ball. Everybody had to stop.
Now batting number 2.
No real such thing as like an inadvertent whistle. So a walk and a hit batsman. Oh. Love it. That's why you shouldn't have fans anywhere near the media center. Maddie settled now to the plate. She squares the bunt, but bunts it foul down the third baseline for strike 1.
Well, that's why we're here at Lilly Field. I mean, everything's pretty much accessible. I mean, basically, once you get your car into here, you got free reign to go just about wherever you feel like. You can move freely across the campus.
Yeah. And it is nice with the Williamsport-like hill down the right field line.
Tradition, James.
This one fouled off of the leg of Settle, and quickly up 0-2 is Barniak. Shannon Walk stands at second. Ross hit by a pitch standing at first. One down here in the bottom of the second inning. The 0-2 squaring a bunt again and fouling it back, so that's going to be a strikeout on the bunt attempt. Interesting there as they were just trying to move runners over for the top of the order, but Settle unable to do so. So it goes down as Barniak's 5th K.
Number 21, Olivia Williams.
Yeah, so that was the Jim Leyland approach. Even if you're down 0-2, still bunt anyway because they're not expecting it.
Yeah, a lot of trust in your player to get it down. Unfortunately, Settle cannot. Now Williams up to bat with 2 down. She fouls this one off of her leg. This one's a dead ball. But see, the smart thing, even though it goes off of her, you got a 4-man crew. You got to hope that it's done correctly and that the umpires see it, but you still run if you're the batter.
The only time that I ever seen play like this after, I guess, a dead ball has happened, a few years ago I called a semifinal between Shaler and Trinity. And Trinity, even whenever it was just barely fouled down the left field line, just kept on running anyway.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 now the count. Well, the old adage is keep on running. We can always send you back. We can't send you forward if you're a base runner or a batter. Now 0-2 the count to Williams. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Make it 6 strikeouts for Bailey Barniak as well. And maybe more impressive, that's only the 2nd time Williams has gone down on strikes all season. We've played 2 scoreless innings here at Lilly Field. We'll be back in a moment. Carmichaels and Union tied at 0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Top of the 3rd inning.
Whether you're hosting a big...
Not yet.
Not yet. We're not hosting a big party yet. We do have 2 teams hosting a big party. Mohawk and Neshannock already victorious today. Union trying to make it a Lawrence County sweep here in the WPIAL Championships. And Mia Prue certainly a good doing her part in trying to make that happen. First 6 outs, all recorded via the K, and now an 0-2 count against the 8-hitter Peyton Plavy. Swing and a miss for strike 3. She has been uber efficient. 7 Ks. And I believe that is the 4th that have been on 3 pitches.
Number 3, Dusky Staggers.
Dusky Staggers, the senior center fielder, hitting 9th. 5 seniors, 3 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman in the batting order here today for Carmichaels as we have more water splashing down.
And that's not good.
No. Bunt popped up and a nice sliding catch made by Mia Prue, so we finally have our first out of the game, not via the K.
We just had some water from yesterday on the equipment, and that's never a good thing.
Yep, I was trying to avoid having to do that, but I think at this point let's just get the rest of it off. But we avoided the electrical outlets. I believe we're still on the air, so we'll go with that. Now top of the order up and Caitlin Waggett swings and misses for strike one. How about this? 10 batters, 10 first pitch strikes for Mia Pruz. Talk about working ahead, being key. She's been on fire.
Well, the important thing is we're not dead. After that.
We're still going. Swing and a miss for strike two to Waggett, hitting .500 on the year, 10 extra base hits for the senior catcher. The 0-2. Foul back to the screen. Count will remain 0-2. Winner of this one takes on the third place team from District 6. That's either Conemaugh Valley or Purchase Line. Loser will take on either Berlin or Fanet Metal. That one's way outside. 1-2 now the count. How crazy that one was. So those semifinals between Berlin and Myersdale and Shade Fanet Metal were scheduled on Tuesday. One game didn't play. The other one did. The weather was so bad. There were, I believe they said, 15 walks in the game between the two pitchers, and that's when it was stopped in the 5th inning. Final score ended up being 20-7. Swing and a miss on a beautiful off-speed pitch. Make it 8 Ks for Mia Pruz. Keeps it scoreless heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and we'll keep it right here on the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP as it's Melee Minute time here at lcsportsnet.com. The quick softball update again, Mohawk winning 6-1 over South Park to repeat as district champions. Neshannock, the 2A champions for the 4th straight year with a 7-1 win over Chartiers Houston. But we got to talk about the Chaussee Scholarship and the Chaussee Golf Outing coming up to help raise money for the new Chaussee Scholarship Fund. Next week, we will be announcing the winner of the first ever Chaussee Scholarship going to a student going into the media field or sports broadcasting preferable, but really anything in media or sports eligible to go for these Chaussee scholarships. Got a lot of great applications for it. It was a tough process really to go through them all. We'll announce that winner again sometime next week. But a big shout out again to everybody. Lee Moan getting involved with the golf outing coming up. That is on June 28th, so just a month away. Got a couple more spots open for teams. If you're interested, you can send him an email, send us a message on social media. The easiest way, just email lcsportsnet@lccap.org. Again, lcsportsnet@lccap.org. That you're interested, we'll get you all the information on how you can be part of that either as a team or we are still looking for whole sponsors as well. Why wouldn't you? I don't care if you're a scratch golfer or if you are lucky to hit double bogey golf. You had a chance to hit a hole-in-one and win $10,000, Tyler Polk. It's worth it.
Please, I'm lucky to hit plus 12. Let's get out of here. But you bet I'm going for that hole-in-one.
Saw a great LCAP instant replay there, thanks to Rob Nattel getting some great action shots. Hey, if you ever want an exciting career working with children, LCAP Early Learning is looking for you. You can apply online at lcap.org/join our team. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Lady Scots in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Nogue, Fisher, and Pruz. First pitch inside, ball 1 to Addie Nogue. Swing and a miss at that one upstairs. Evens the count at 1-1.
See Jackie Lash, the Neshannock head coach, walking around the premises.
Taking it all in. I love that. There's another swing and a miss for a strike, too. I love that Mohawk and Neshannock are sticking around. They're enjoying the day. It's turned into a beautiful day down here at Penn West Cal U. A chance, again, a lot of these players play with each other in summer ball and everything. So get a chance to be a fan for a little bit. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Second time Nogue has gone down on strikes.
So Jaden went down on strikes her first 2 times up in the last game. And now Addie adds to the total.
Yeah, not a good day at the plate so far for the Nogues. Ireland Fisher now steps to the plate, daughter of Coach Doug Fisher. Give a shout out to Skylar Fisher, older sister of Ireland. Went to Coastal Carolina. Great softball player. Decided not to play, just wanted to focus on academics and doing some great stuff, I've been told. So big shout out to Skylar, part of the beginning of the rebirth here of Union softball. First pitch to Ireland called strike 1. And she checks her swing on that one, evens the count at 1-1. A .458 hitter on the year is Fisher. 5 ribbies so far in the playoffs. That one's fouled back to the screen. 2-2 now the count. Carmichaels 9-0 victory over Sarah Catholic in their quarterfinal game, and then a 6-inning Mercy Rule victory over West Green, 10-0. And that's impressive too, because those are 2 close games in the regular season. Or one of them was close, 9-1 and 6-1, where they pulled away late in that 6-1 victory. It's always tough to beat a team 3 times. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, first strike, 3. So a back-to-back Ks. 8 outs, all recorded via the strikeout by Bailey Barniak. So right now, Barniak and Pruse, well, if it was kindergarten, they wouldn't be getting good grades because they're not playing well with others here, Tyler.
No, not at all. Neither is the water from yesterday's rainstorm, as I almost got splashed out like the old log jammer.
You would have thought he was being attacked by a swarm of wasps the way he jumped out of the way. First pitch down in the dirt for ball 1 to Mia Pruse. Pruse, 29 home runs in her career. That is a program record. Also has over 100 hits in her career. A couple other players for Union getting close to that magic 100 hit number as Pruse fouls this one back to the screen. Count even at 1-1. 10-8 when these two teams played 2 years ago. So far, only base runners coming from walks and hit batsmen. Outside, missing 2-1 now the count to Pruse. Third game here today, all 6 championships being played today. The 6A championship this morning at Norwin, a Hempfield 1-0 win over Seneca Valley in that one, as this one's hit back up the middle. Nice play by Barniak to field the position and record the out 1-3 to end the inning. Lady Scots retired in order in the bottom of the third, scoreless here in the 1A championship game. You're listening on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Party. It's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game. The Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
8 strikeouts for both Barniak and Pruse through the first 3 innings. And how was the 9th out made for both teams?
1-3.
Well, a pop out to 1 and a 1-3 put out for Carmichaels. Again, not playing well with others.
Number 2, Ashton Bates.
Ashton Bates will step to the plate. 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Mighty Mikes here in the top of the 4th inning. Scoring a bunt, popped up, foul down towards us. Hustling towards it is Fisher, and unable to get there in time. Surprised she got as close as she did, to be honest.
Got close enough to ask you what's tonight's homework.
Well, last day of school is tomorrow for Union. Graduation tomorrow night. Rain or shine, I'm told. It'll be outside if it's clear. It'll be in the auditorium if it's not. The 0-1. That one's inside. Heard a double hit. It must have been glove and off of the umpire. Count even at 1-1 to Bates, hitting .477 on the year. Stole twice and scored 2 runs in the championship game 2 years ago here against Union. 1-1 from Pruse, swung on and missed, 1-2 the count. Right now, it's the high cheddar for both of these young ladies that has been nigh unhittable.
Yeah, rise balls have been just UFOs, unidentifiable flying objects for him.
1-2, getting a piece of that one was Betis, fouled back and out of play. Count will remain 1-2. Yeah, Pruz has only allowed 16 runs on the year, 11 of them earned. Barniak just 12 runs allowed on the season, 7 of them earned. But you wondered when these two offenses would go against him if that would flip things around like it did in the championship in 2023, but it has not here so far today. Good hold by Betis on the inside corner, just missing. Count even at 2-2. Pruz delivers. Slate swing and a miss for strike 3. Second time that Betis has gone down with the strike, and 9 now in the game for Mia Pruz.
Now batting number 4, Karis.
He's like, I've seen all these great pitchers coming in, and it's time for him to go, hey, my name's great too.
Karis McConnell, she was the kryptonite in the game 2 years ago. 4 for 5, 5 ribbies, drove in 5 of the 8 runs that Carmichael scored in that championship game against Union. She fouls the first pitch back and out of play. Oh, by the way, she has, when she gets on base, might as well give her a double. 2 stolen bases in each of the 2 playoff games so far this year. But getting on base has been the issue for both teams here today. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Never gave our Medor-Bonner-Law defensive alignment. It's Ross, Nogue, and Shannon in the outfield from left to right. Maddie Settle, Olivia Williams on the left side of the infield. Liv Benedict at first, Maggie Joseph at second. Ireland Fisher, the sophomore catcher for Mia Pruz, her battery mate in the circle here today. The 0-2 just misses inside to McConnell. Count now 1-2. She had 11 strikeouts against Carmichaels 2 years ago. 9 already through 3 1/3. Make it 10 as she gets a swing and a miss from McConnell. 2 up, 2 down. Now Allie Jacobs to the plate. She got her 100th career hit late in the regular season against Jefferson Morgan. A very historic game that was. An extra innings win. Also was Coach Dave Briggs' 300th career victory. Briggs now in his 21st season coaching. This one's popped up on the right side of the infield. Joseph takes a step back into the grass and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning, and another 1-2-3 frame to retire the side. To the bottom of the 4th inning we go. Scoreless between the Scotties and the Mikes. Back in a moment, the 1A Championship on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Talk about Ashton Betis here real quick. Just was retired in that last inning. Well, you know, we talk about teams going for back-to-back championships, fighting through back-to-back ACL tears, and able to still make it back out onto the field. And not only just hitting, but also playing well in the infield. You see the brace on her left leg there standing at second base, but 2 ACL tears and still fighting through. Really love that there from Carmichaels, and a cool gesture by the WPIAL coming up with some of these Pride of the Pirates players, but those who have come with injuries like that. First pitch swinging in the bottom of the 4th inning is Liv Benedict. She lifts this one to shallow left field, and it's caught for the first out of the inning by Kaylani Chung.
Batting number 27, Maggie Joseph.
So it's taken 4 innings, but we're seeing a couple balls at least put in play, Tyler.
just a little bit, fly outs, but you want to put it on the ground. You want to have a base hit here.
Maggie Joseph will come to the plate, hitting .408 on the year. First pitch misses for ball 1 to her. Remember, coming up after the game, we will announce our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Visit Doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Argero, and Kelsey Argero. Voted best of the best chiropractor in Lawrence County. We'll also announce our MVP of the game, brought to you by MVP Insurance. Get in the game at MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win, where they coach clients to better prices, better coverage. Swing and a miss, Stevens account at 1-1. Joseph with Corinne Shannon in the on-deck circle. If one of them gets on, the third sophomore in the lineup, Emily Ross, will come to the plate. This one's bunted. Barniak takes it on the backhand. Tough time getting out of the glove for a second, but recovers and gets the second out of the inning. Unable to get the ball in play otherwise, give a chance to lay one down and see if the Mikes infield can make a play, and a good job by Barniak coming off of the mound or off of the circle and getting the out.
Yeah, the play went 1-4 at first.
Good call there as Allie Jacobs was charging, and right on cue, Ashton Bates, the one covering at first. So 2 down now. Corinne Shannon to the plate. She's first pitch swinging, fouls it back to the screen. You mentioned the games that Union has played this year, 18-2. So of the 18 wins, 14 of them have been by mercy rule. The ones that were not, section wins 7-0 over Southside and 9-0 over Swickley Academy. Off-speed pitch misses. Makes the count 1-1. A 12-8 win over Elwood City in the first couple weeks of the year. And then a 1-0 win over Mohawk in a great battle there between Pruse and Magno. And I believe that was an unearned run late in the game to score that one. Swing and a miss. Count now 1-2 to Shannon. Then the only 2 blemishes, both in extra innings. 6 forward in the Shannock in 10 innings, including a Texas tiebreaker. And a Chartiers Houston 2-1 loss in 9 innings. The 1-2, squaring the bunt with 2 strikes is Shannon, and that's going to be a strikeout as well. Don't see it very often, but a bunt strikeout for the second time in the game and back-to-back innings. A 1-2-3 inning for Bailey Barniak. Still zeros all over the scoreboard here at Lilly Field. It's the Class 1A Championship here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need it. They use the lifts.
I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
4 innings down. Lots of them down by the strikeout. 10 strikeouts so far for Mia Pruse, 9 for Bailey Barniak through the first 4 innings of play. Scoreless between the top 2 seeds here in the Class 1A Championship. Tyler Polk alongside. I'm James Dotson. Glad you're listening for free if you're watching on NFHS Network. That's cool. Just mute them and put us on to listen to in the background. Swing and a miss, count even at 1-1 to Barniak. It's 5, 6, 7 hitters. Barniak, Chung, and Voigthofer due up here in the top of the 5th inning. If my numbers are correct, that was the first pitch ball thrown all game by Mia Pruse. And that one just misses outside. 2-1 now the count to Barniak. She went 2 for 4 with an RBI in the championship a couple of years ago. 2-1. Right down Broadway, count even at 2-2. Barniak, the only player to reach base so far for Carmichaels. Drew a 1-out walk back in the second. Foul tips that one back to the screen.
Get the feeling that the first team to score a run wins.
I think you're about right there, Mr. Polk, the way this is going. And again, far different from the 10-8 slugfest that it was 2 years ago. Off speed there, unable to keep it in the zone, and a count full yet again. Payoff pitch from Cruz. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Frozer. Keep the tally going. That's 11 now on the evening for Mia Cruz.
We got to combine 19 strikeouts between these two pitchers.
I got it at 20 now. It's 11-9, right? 5A championship game now in the 11th inning for the softball championship.
You're right, I miscounted.
I mean, I would have looked pretty foolish. I teach calculus, not counting.
It's more than I teach.
1-0 the count to Chung. Right in there. Evens the count at 1-1.
So
Double and 2 RBI for Chung against West Green.
So we had an 11-inning baseball game that was finished on a walk-off 2-run home run. What will we see at softball? They got the international runner rule on, right?
That's right, yeah. Starts in the 10th as this one's inside and hits off the wrist of Kalani Chung. So there's the second base runner of the game. Barniak walked with 1 out in the second. Now Chung hit by a pitch here in the top of the 5th with 1 down. Avery Voigthofer now to the plate, hitting .239 on the year. Still shaking that one off as Chun down at first base. Voigthofer squares the bunt, bunts it just in front, and I think it hit her off of the leg. Question was whether she was still in the box or not. I believe she was. So just a foul ball. 4 teams will be in the state tournament from Lawrence County. Only baseball team is Mohawk. The 4th place team out of District 7 will take on the District 10 champion Titusville. We'll be making the trip up north towards Erie. And then the 3 softball teams all playing here today. Squaring early and foul tipping this one back to the screen is Voigthofer. 0-2 the count. Yeah, 3A Mohawk still waiting for their opponent. Talk about that in a minute. It's going to be either Sharon or St. Mary, as St. Mary defeated Northwestern today in Mercy Rule fashion. Neshannock will be hosting Sharpsville, and that's going to draw some storylines with Addie Fry going against her former school yet again. The 0-2 now to Voigthofer. Pop up, first base line, but drifting foul and out of play. Those 2 teams actually played in the state playoffs. I believe it was Addie's sophomore year. Sharpsville, the runner-up from District 10, but no slouch. They have the all-time leading home run hitter in Lily Palco for career homers in the state of Pennsylvania. This one misses down and in. Snap throw down to first, and may have had a shot at her. The throw just a little bit inside, though. Sliding back in head first was Chun. Count now 1-2. That St. Mary Sharon sub-regional game to see who's 1 and who's 2. That game will take place tomorrow, we believe. Another one upstairs, misses. 2-2 the count. Fisher again thought about slinging it down the first. Peyton Plavy sitting in the on-deck circle, waiting for her chance. Voigthofer with 1 down. Pick off for a little design play on that. They had the second baseman running over as a design pickoff down at first. A pitch out with a 2-2. Interesting scenario there. Count now full to Voigthofer. Payoff pitch, misses upstairs. Ball 4. So a hit batsman and now a walk. Two on, one down. Peyton Plavy will step to the plate. You have senior Dusky Staggers hitting just shy of 500 as the 9-hitter. Wonder again if you might have runners trying to move him over from Plavy. She's not, at least not scoring on the first pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 1. I like this. Ireland Fisher. She's going to go take a quick trot out to talk with her senior hurler. Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority. They're going your way. Save money on gas. Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle with stops throughout Lawrence County and daily routes to Pittsburgh as well. Newcastle Transit Authority is going your way. So far, it's been going the way of the pitcher. Pruse, only base runners allowed, 2 walks and a hit batsman. 2 walks and 2 hit batsmen on the other side for Barniak. Those are the only base runners today for either team. Downstairs, 2-0 the count. And all of a sudden, Pruse struggling to find the zone. Woo! 2-0, fouled. Makes the count 2-1. Chun standing at second, Voigthofer at first. 1 down in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Mia Pruse, the Canisius commit. Top 5 in the senior class. Trying to work out of a mini jam here. Here's the 2-2. Just misses inside and the count full.
Yeah, you don't want to do this. Walk them loaded with just 1 out.
Especially where they are in the order. The 6 and 7 hitters already reaching for free. Payoff pitch. Upstairs, and the bases are full of Mighty Mikes. 9-hitter Dusky Staggers will now step to the plate. Infield will have to come in as well to try to get the force at home. Dusky Staggers bunted and popped out in her first plate appearance. First one downstairs for ball 1. Heading into this inning, Pruse had faced 13 batters and had thrown a first pitch strike to all 13 of them. Four of the 5 batters here in this inning have started with a first pitch ball. Down at the knees, evens the count at 1-1. Chun hit by a pitch, she stands at third. Voigthofer at second, Plavy at first, each via the walk. 1-1 to count to Dusky Staggers. Pruse gets a swing and a miss for strike 2. Staggers hitting .233. Couple of hits in the opening round against Sarah Catholic. Can she put something in play here? The 1-2. Gets a piece of it, or did she? She did not. Foul ball. No, there's not a foul ball. This is still in play. So this is a batter is out. So it's over. Ball was not hit by the bat, according to the home plate umpire. They're going to ask and confirm. But right now, this is strike 3. The batter is out because there's no force. And then the runner coming home was tagged out. So that is 3 outs. That's 3 outs. That's the end of the inning. So the ball definitely hit something, whether it was glove or bat, tough to tell from us. But the strikeout and then coming home and being tagged out was Kalani Chun, and that's the thing right there. We'll keep it here as damage alleviated here on that double play. No matter what, Chun shouldn't have been running at all because she wasn't forced, even if it was a strikeout. She didn't need to run.
Well, that's where it is. These mistakes are the difference in a game. Union loaded the bases are up, but situations like that in which you're just running with a strikeout, not really sure what's going on with it, and Union's able to tiptoe through the tulips out of danger.
Keep it right here is now into the bottom of the 5th inning. Oh, Rob Nattel's got a good look at it.
Well, that looks like it was foul.
I think it may. I mean, judging from that, it looks like the ball may have changed direction. It's tough to tell with a cell phone change, but yeah.
Looking at that looks.
Well, I also judge by the reaction of the batter right after she swings. So after she swung, did you notice? She didn't hesitate. She ran immediately to first base like she had missed it. That's something that I kind of take into a little bit of account too. But you're right. That replay looked like it may have deflected on something.
I thought it was a foul tip at first whenever I saw it.
My initial reaction was the same.
Yeah.
You're right. Union escapes danger. And already hearing Carmichaels fans saying not again as they felt that there was issues 2 years ago when they were here when Bailey Barniak as a freshman was called for 7 illegal pitches in the game after not being called for a single one all season. Mia Prew's able to work out of that inning. Now Emily Ross steps to the plate, 1-1 the count to her. Ross, Settle, and Williams. Timeout or an equipment issue out in the outfield. Looks like we're back ready to go. Ross, Settle, and Williams, the 8-9-1 hitters due up. Scoring to bunt is Ross and misses. Count now 1-2. Talked about how Union just kind of reloads. This is 2 straight years that they've had a senior coming back, a multi-year starter. Actually, I think both are potential 4-year starters, who chose not to play during their senior season. 2 years ago, it was Emily's older sister, Allie Ross. She was named Pennsylvania Distinguished Young Women. And because of that, just her schedule and appearances she has to make and all that, basically said, I'm not going to have time to play my senior year. But remained a fan, remained kind of a semi-manager at times. Her younger sister Emily watches strike 3, though, for the first out of the inning. This year, it's a young lady by the name of Piper Jendryzik. Mentioned her earlier as she started nearly every game her freshman year, with Mia Preuss coming in as the reliever in almost every game. Now she decided her senior year she didn't want to play but still loved the game. She's part of the team in the dugout, almost like a player coach. Settle, first pitch swinging, lines it foul and out of play down the third base line. So, I mean, those are 2 potential 4-year starters that you could have had who chose not to.
Well, it's good to see that she's still supporting the team regardless.
Absolutely. 0-1, misses downstairs, 1-1 the count.
I'm sure her impact would be felt this game, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. As long as she doesn't have to sing for a calculus music video, I think we're okay. The 1-1. This one lifted towards right field, and it's going to fall in for the first hit of the game, and it comes from the 9-hitter, Maddie Settle. Hitting just .277 on the year. Struck out on a bunt attempt in her first at bat. She is the first player for either team to get a hit.
He'll take it from anywhere in the lineup as you're in the bottom of the 5th. 1 run equals probably the game winner at this point.
Now Liv Williams steps to the plate. First pitch at the knees to her for strike one. Williams a walk and a strikeout in her 2 at-bats today. Scored twice and had an RBI against the Mighty Mikes 2 years ago. Fouls this one back to the screen. Count 0-2. She has 4 home runs on the year. Don't quote me on it. I believe 2 are out of the park and 2 are inside the park. No balls, 2 strikes. Settle. First hit of the game, standing at first base. The 0-2 to Williams. Fouled into the screen. Count will remain 0-2. This battle between number 1 and number 2, also featuring the state runner-ups from each of the last 2 years. Union, the 2023 runner-ups at Penn State. Carmichaels, 3rd place in the district last year, but made it all the way to Penn State before losing 2-0 in the finals as William fouls another one into the screen. But this is now 6 straight years that Union has played for a WPIAL championship, looking for their 3rd title in the last 4 years. The 0-2 again. Another one fouled back.
Well, just got the final in the 5A game. Shaler 2, Penn Trafford 1. Shaler, its 4th title at first since 2014.
Does that mean Penn Trafford still is without a WPIAL title?
Yes.
How many times have we seen them here at Lilly Field for a championship? And
well, recently 2022, but here.
0-2 pitch lifted towards left field, right at the left fielder Kalani Chun, and she'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, they'll be
that was 11 innings, sorry?
Yeah, 11 innings. So that means that Mia Pruz and Bailey Barniak are currently on the trail of Bria Vasiljevac, who's going to Indiana in a few years. She had 17 strikeouts. In regulation, we have 12 from Pruz and 10 from Barniak.
Addie Nogain out of the plate. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. Yeah, honestly, that Shaler pitcher, the reason why Newcastle couldn't make it into the tournament. Came back at the end of the year. Shaler needed to win it to win the section. That was her first game pitching this year. Newcastle needed to win it to make it into the tournament and lost a close game 3-1. 2-0 as Nogain misses upstairs. Oh. Scoreboard says 1-1. We'll wait for what Mr. Official says. Producer Matt Flannery also has a 1-1. We'll go with it. 2-1 to count now. There we go. Addie Nogain. Double, 2 RBI in the game 2 years ago against the Mikes. 0 for 2 today. 2-1 pitch. Foul tips that one back to the screen. Count even at 2-2. Addie Settle on first with 2 down. That one I think actually hit off the top of the helmet of the catcher, Caitlin Wagon.
Yeah, she had a little bit of fun with it. She.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Okay, it's just like, she's like, how many fingers am I holding up? And she's like,
72.
93.
How about 93?
Yeah. 93 runs.
Apparently 93 runs that Neshannock scored in that game when he had a scoreboard malfunction in the second game. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch misses outside, and the count now full to Nogain.
That's a really strong hold by Nogain in that situation. That ball was dancing. Danced away and definitely had a hard break on it.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Third time Nogain has been struck out by Barniak. She's now got 11 in the game. Union, first hit of the game, but they leave a runner stranded. Score tied at 0 after 5 innings. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
For 20 years, Mele Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Mele Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Mele Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Mele Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint
Top of the 6th inning, top of the order due up for Carmichaels, scoreless through 5 innings of play. You want to talk about how these two teams basically mirror each other? That first pitch of the inning from Mia Pruz means each pitcher has thrown 78 pitches in the game, 12 Ks for Pruz, 11 Ks for Barniak. Zeros all over the scoreboard as this one's fisted with a lot of English down the first base line, and Liv Benedict's going to pick it up and tag out Waggett for the first out of the inning.
One former Carmichaels alumni on the call of that Penn Trafford Shaler game was Jess Levo. She graduated from here, from Carmichaels. So
I'm sure Jess now tuning in. A lot of great stuff with Trib, all the highlight videos. We're going to credit her with them, definitely not Chris Lackner.
No, we don't give him any credit around
well, he doesn't deserve any credit ever, does he?
No.
Ashton Bates, first pitch swinging. Fouls it back to the screen for strike 1.
I'm just playing, Lackner. You deserve some credit. You upload it. You hit upload.
He hits the upload button. Bates, a couple of Ks in her 2 at-bats. 18 ribbies on the year for her. Faces the 0-1 pitch, just misses inside, evens the count at 1-1. So winner plays Conemaugh Valley or Purchase Line. You also have the District 9 champion DuBois Central Catholic, defending state champions, will take on either Claysburg or Juniala Valley. You have West Green locked in to play against Cambridge Springs in the first round. And the loser of this one takes on either Fanet Metal or Berlin Brothers Valley. Those semis were today, Berlin defeating Myersdale, Fanet Metal defeating Shade. That final now scheduled for tomorrow. So quick turnaround here for the state tournament. Those games scheduled for Monday. 2-1 pitch inside corner, count even at 2-2.
I got to ask, what kind of school name is Purchase Line?
It's right up there with Fanet Metal.
Yeah. Those feel like something, some like store, Purchase Line, and Fanet Metal feels like some metal company.
You can get all your Fanet Metal options at purchaseline.com.
Yes.
Count now full to Ashton Bates. Trying to get things going here with 1 down in the top of the 6th inning. Pop up, left side, going back is Settle, and she's going to make the catch. Bumps into the shortstop Williams at the same time. Shortstop, third baseman, ball all arrive at the same time, but Settle able to squeeze it.
Yeah, that was nearly coconuts collide right there, but fortunately everything's all good.
Now Karis McConnell to the plate with 2 down. First pitch foul back to the screen for strike 1. And if there's a big stick, it's these two. McConnell hitting third, Jacobs in the on-deck circle. The cleanup hitter. 5 home runs for McConnell, 2 for Jacobs on the season. Jacobs over 100 career hits. McConnell getting real close as well. Pruz winds, fires off speed, and a beauty in there for strike 2. McConnell takes a look at Coach Briggs, comp side teacher at Carmichaels, 21 seasons at the helm. 0-2. Good hold on the rise ball. Count now 1-2. Yeah, both these coaches so successful so far in their tenure. 6 seasons for Coach Fisher. He's made it here to Cal U all 6 years, or to the championship all 6 years. About 12 section titles and never a losing season for Coach Briggs in his tenure here at Carmichaels, as McConnell fouls that one to the screen. Carmichaels looking for their first WPIAL championships since 97 and 98. Didn't get a chance to talk about why that is a significant number. 1-2 off speed, Frozer again. Strikeout lucky number 13 ends the inning as Carmichaels is retired in order. We'll finish that story on the 97-98 season when we return. It's the 1A championship. You're listening on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Celebrating 25 years of the best coverage of high school sports in Western Pennsylvania. This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, covering 140 schools throughout all 3 sports seasons. Trib HSSN is always there. On tribhssn.triblive.com, you'll find live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, news, and so much more. The Trib Live High School Sports Network, broadcasting high school sports in Western Pennsylvania for 25 years.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, still scoreless, but 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Union Scotties, trying to make it their 3rd championship in the last 4 years. Why was 97 and 98 significant for Carmichaels and their championships?
Back-to-back.
Back-to-back. The pitcher, Nikki Gasty, Bailey Barniak's mother.
Yep.
Now one of the coaches on the Mighty Mike squad, watching her daughter wheel and deal and try to do something that hasn't been done in nearly 3 decades. First pitch to Fisher downstairs for ball 1, hit by a pitch in her first at bat, and like just about everybody today, has struck out once as well. In fact, yeah, all 9 in the order for Union have been retired on a strikeout. The exact same on the other side for Carmichael's hitters as well. 2-0 the count. Check swing, popped foul and out of play. Carmichaels will have their 4, 5, 6 hitters due up in the top of the 7th. Union here in the heart of their order as well. You think there's a time for Union. It's coming right here. That one lifted sky high to left field, but playable. Chun settles under it and will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Chun's made 3 catches now, 1 in each of the last 3 innings out there in left field.
Now batting number 12, Mia Pruz.
Mia Pruz now to the plate. Looking to get her first hit here at Lilly Field since she had a double against West Green 3 years ago. 0 for 3 2 years ago, 0 for 3 last year, currently 0 for 2 at the plate today. She hits this one off the end of the bat and fouled on the 3rd baseline. Anytime you see a ball go outwards, Tyler Polk, we're getting a little excited. It's because we haven't seen a whole lot of it today.
Yeah, everything's pretty much been either in the air but right at her glove, or maybe that one hit just a blooper in the right field. Just got to find a way to put it in front of an outfielder.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Barniak has now retired 13 of the last 14 batters she has faced. This one off the end of the bat, 2-hopper to 3rd base. Miller throw across the diamond low, but snagged by Jacobs. Alley to alley, 5-3 on the putout for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
2 down. Olivia Benedict will step to the plate. Benedict 0 for 2, hitting .509 on the year. Leads the team with 8 doubles. Also has 8 dingers on the season. And she drives this one into the power alley in left field. It will get to the fence as Benedict will make it team high double number 9 on the year for Union.
Oh, big-time play by Liv Benedict. And, again, just sat on that one and was able to drive it into left center.
How about this? She has an extra base hit in all 3 WPIAL championship games that she has participated in. Maggie Joseph fists this one foul. Second hit of the game for Union. As Benedict stands in scoring position. Joseph upstairs, evens the count at 1-1. 11 ribbies on the season for the sophomore Maggie Joseph, member of peer leadership at Union. Won the, called it the Decile Award. Basically, you get points for being part of lots of clubs and activities and also getting the good grades. She was the leader of the sophomore class. She swings and misses there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strike the count. Mohawk faithful cheering in the student section out in the outfield. The ground ball towards short. Jumping over it is Benedict. Throw to first. Gets away. It's high. And that's going to allow the go-ahead run to score. Benedict never slowed down. Called an infield hit and then an error to bring in the first run of the game. You get a ball in play, Tyler Polk, and anything can happen.
Anything can happen. It's just an airmail by the third baseman. That's a tough one.
And that's one, too. I mean, that's just a slow roller. The third baseman, Miller, couldn't get it. McConnell trying to be a hero. Maybe better served not to throw it. To really not any chance to get the speedy Maggie Joseph at first. And because of that, the high throw goes off the glove of Jacobs, and the run scores. So now the first run of the game. Union, the 1-0 advantage. Mohawk softball team has joined the Covelli Crazies in dead center field, expanding the Union student section out there. They can feel it now. A chance at a Lawrence County sweep. And they're going to hit one towards the student section. It's deep. It's gone. Corinne Shannon, her third home run of the playoffs. Nobody's catching that ball but Dom Cusatrone in center field. It's 3-0 Union.
Timed that one perfectly. Ball was up in the zone, a rise ball, and Corinne Shannon, kaboom, right to center field.
3 home runs in the regular season, Tyler Polk. She's got 3 in the last 2 games when it matters most.
Prime time, big time.
Allie Ross now to the plate, swing and miss for a strike, 1 to her. Right as we say about the student section, Corinne Shannon trying to make sure we were aware of it as well. Hitting that one to deep center field. And a little bit of breathing room now as well for the Scotties. Upstairs, count now 1-2. You're going to get special shots of that from our highlight videos. Big shout out Rob Natel, Matt Flannery doing great stuff there. Something for your wall photography. He's got a great shot of it as well. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Damage done. Union gets on the board in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, none bigger than Corinne Shannon's 2-run blast to center field. And no one left on the bags. Union 3-0, heading to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to the 1A Championship on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today.
So last chance now for Carmichaels, top of the 7th inning. First pitch swinging is Allie Jacobs. 4, 5, 6 hitters due up, and she swings and fouls it back and out of play. Liv Benedict doubles, jumps over the ball on the grounder. Joseph reaches on the infield hit, the errant throw, then allows Benedict to score. Then Corinne Shannon, the 2-run homer, makes it now 3-0. And a little breathing room for Union as well, as it's the last chance here for the Mighty Mikes. Down 0-2 in the count is Allie Jacobs, 3-0 in the game. The 0-2 to Jacobs. Off-speed pitch misses downstairs. Count now 1-2. Bailey Barniak in the on-deck circle. She reached on a walk in the 2nd inning. Kalani Chung, Avery Voigthofer, and Peyton Plavi all reached on free passes in the 5th inning. Those are the only base runners of the game for the Mighty Mikes. Fastball downstairs, evens a count at 2-2. 13 strikeouts on the day for Mia Pruz. Had 14 in the first round win against Jeanette. This one's lifted towards right field into the gap, coming over and off the glove of Addie Nogue in center field as she and Shannon basically dodged each other and were unable to make the catch. We'll await, and it is an E8 officially.
Tough one in that situation.
Yeah.
Going into the right center gap, you got the right fielder. Someone's got to call one off.
You don't call it until you know you got it, and I wonder if that's just the case that no one thought they were going to get it. So now you're going to have a pinch runner. It said Milana Hertig as a courtesy runner earlier. So this is Hertig as a substitution pinch runner, Bailey Barniak at the dish. But here's the thing, though, too. Because of that home run, it's not that this is the tying run in scoring position now. Carmichaels needs to get a crooked number on the board, Ty. So you can't be thinking about sacrifice. You got to get a couple runners on. So Hertig runs at second base. Bailey Barniak 0 for 1. First pitch downstairs for ball 1. We made it through nearly 6 complete innings without an error on the board, Tyler Polk. And then the 2-out error allowing the first run to score on the errant throw. And then this error getting a runner into scoring position with nobody out for the Mighty Mikes. 1-1 the count now to Barniak. 16 ribbies on the year, one of the 4 All-State players. Oh, he did call that a ball. I thought I heard him say strike. My apologies. So 2-0 the count. Here to Barniak. 3-0 as it gets back to the screen. Hertig hesitated. Now throw down the third. It's close, but she's in there on the wild pitch. She who hesitates was nearly lost as Hertig able to get to third.
Yeah, really good job by Fisher. It's a short backstop here, but if it hits off the top partition of it, it can rebound right back into your hands if you're ready, and she nearly got the runner going to third.
3-0 the count to Barniak. Right down Broadway for strike one. Potential game-tying run standing in the on-deck circle now is Kalani Chun. Jonna Karras clapping her hands down at first base to first base coach. Dave Briggs coaching at third. Awaiting this 3-1 pitch is Barniak. Inside corner for strike two. Jacobs reaches on an error, stands at third. Payoff pitch here to Barniak. Foul tipped, back to the screen. Done a good job of that today. That's 7 times that Carmichael's batters have fouled off a ball with 2 strikes.
The amazing thing is just one good hit into the outfield, or at least spots of one for them.
We'll do it again. Payoff pitch to Barniak. Misses upstairs. An error and a walk. And the tying run will step to the plate in the form of Kalani Chung. And we're going to have a trip to the mound. A trip to the mound brought to you by UPMC. UPMC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine services. You can schedule an appointment at any of the 4 Lawrence County locations. Give them a call at 724-983-7000. Give a shout out to the Red Zone. Make sure you stop by the Red Zone for all of your county sporting apparel needs. Remember, Spirit Sales will raise big money for your organization. Can't thank Mark and Andrea Kaiser enough for what they've done for us. The shirts you'll see here at the end of the game, play of the game and for the MVP of the game, all courtesy of the great stuff done there with the crew at the Red Zone. Union and Carmichaels will both be in the state playoffs. But who will be going and traveling to District 5? Who will be hosting District 6? Right now, Union's 3-0 advantage in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch at the knees for strike one to Kalani Chun. Only base runners have come via the error, the walk, or the hit batsman. Here for Carmichaels. 4 hits on the day for Union. The 0-1, swing and a miss for strike two to the freshman. Chun with 15 ribbies on the year. Right now, just got to try to find a way to get something in play, Ty.
Just want to let people know out there that we know what's out there. We know.
We know.
We know.
The 0-2, swing and a miss. We know that's strikeout number 14 of the game for Pruz, and a big one for the first out of the inning.
Humongous. You're quick enough, you can get a double play and end this one, but you're happy to get that strike.
And they're content because with those insurance runs, you don't have to worry about the runner at third. First pitch to Voigthofer. Strike one on the inside corner.
A man does this slow rise strike, and it's always like the most like treacherous thing, especially in this moment. You're just like, come on, tell me it's a strike.
Pruz had 14 Ks in the season opener against Riverside. Had 14 in the playoff opener against Jeanette. Has 14 right now. And now has a 2-strike count as that one's fouled off by Voigthofer. She also had 14 Ks in that 10-inning game against Neshannock. Her max, she actually struck out 20 of the 21 batters she faced in the win against Southside. The 0-2. Called strike three in the inside corner. And Union is now just 1 out away from their 3rd championship in the last 4 years. And dancing off the bag at first there was Barniak having to hustle back. 15 Ks for Mia Pruz. Peyton Plavey facing Pruz, the last chance here for the Carmichael Mighty Mikes. First pitch able to check her swing. Ball one upstairs. Runners on the corners, 2 down here in the WPIAL Championship game. Foul back to the screen, count even at 1-1. Shout out to the Union teachers who are tuned in listening. Back home.
As a fellow teacher. I also appreciate that. One day I'll come to Union, I promise.
What are you doing on Monday?
Nothing.
The 1-1 from Pruz. Swing and a miss. Down to their final strike now are the Mighty Mikes. Union looking for their third championship in 4 years and maybe history in the process. Called strike 3! It's a no-hitter for Mia Pruz and the third championship in 4 years for the Union Scotties.
No fans are permitted on the field. The post-game ceremony will commence in
16 strikeouts for the senior. And the Scotties turned silver a year ago into gold and makes it a Lawrence County trifecta here at Lilly Field. And the first thing that Coach Fisher did, he pointed out towards the Mohawk fans and the Mohawk team in center field and put 3 fingers up, not for 3 championships. He pointed at Mohawk, and that's 3 championships today for Lawrence County.
There's something special here, man. That's just phenomenal work by everyone, and maybe the best pitching performance of the day.
15 Ks and a no-hitter for Mia Pruz in the WPIAL Championship game. We'll recap it all in a moment when we return. Your final score again, Union 3, Carmichaels 0. Listening on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Apply at lcap.org.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Pennsylvania needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com. Officials.
Back here at Lilly Field, a final score of 3-0 in favor of Union on a 16 strikeout no-hitter from Mia Pruz. 3 runs all coming in the bottom of the 6th inning for Union to get the championship win. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer for the championship and runner-up presentation here at Lilly Field. Union, for the 3rd time in 4 years, are your WPIAL champions.
And now to help present the trophies to the champions, Megan Verholy, Business Accelerator with digital scoreboards. And now for Union, Maddie Settle, Emily Ross, Chloe Confer, Sarah Straley, Olivia Benedict, Mia Pruz, Corinne Shannon, Ireland Fisher, Addie Nogue, Olivia Williams. Aaliyah Croson. Maggie Joseph. Julianne Lemon. Doug Fisher. Christy Williams. Fred Settle. Torrance May. Piper Jendrysik. Trish DeVincentis. Would the captains please go to the circle to receive the championship trophy? Congratulations to both teams. Thank you for attending today's games, and please drive safely.
Celebration is on as they get up for their team picture here as WPIAL champions. And real quick, before we get the recap, Tyler Polk, just what an unbelievable day today here for Lawrence County as a whole, but for Union in the end, turning silver into gold from last year.
Yeah, it definitely had some anxious moments. You definitely were hoping, when was Union finally going to break through? And that bottom of the sixth inning, yeah, you get the one run off of that play. You get that one run off the air, but that two-run home run had to be the statement. Absolutely incredible game by all three Lawrence County teams here today, and they got, I mean, James, I got to tell you this right now. This county's got some dogs that's going to be tough for whoever across the state to come across. Strong pitching, just unreal effort today.
Tough dogs, but it's the Scotty dogs who are on top today. A no-hit performance from Mia Pruz. Let's recap it here. It's our Creative Edge scoring recap where design and construction come together with experience. Let's fast forward to the biggest issue really in the game for Union. In the top of the fifth inning, Bailey Barniak strikes out looking to start the inning, but then Kalani Chung is hit by a pitch. Avery Voigthofer walks. Peyton Plavi walks. So bases are loaded. Dusky Staggers swings and misses for strike three. Confusion as they thought it was a foul tip. We thought it was a foul tip at first as well. Runner then runs to first base, does the batter, and as that happens, as she runs to first base, the runner from third, even though she's not forced because the batter's automatically out with the bases loaded, she tries to run home and is tagged out as a result. It's a strikeout double play to end the inning, and when Carmichaels had their best and most dangerous chance, unable to do anything with it. Go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Iowyn Fisher leads off, flies out. Mia Pruz grounds out, so 2 outs. The 2-out lightning begun by Olivia Benedict hits a double, 2 hops the fence in left field. Maggie Joseph then hits a ground ball in the 6-5 hole. Benedict, first off, props to her to avoid the ball, jump over the ball as she's running to third base. Maggie Joseph reaches on the infield single. The throw from McConnell is high going to first base. It goes off the top of the glove of the first baseman and gets away far enough that Benedict is able to come in and make the first run of the game. 2 pitches later, Corinne Shannon blasts one to deep center field. Out of here, getting insurance, makes it a 3-0 game. The Carmichaels wouldn't go away. Leadoff base runner, Allie Jacobs reaches on an error, the only error of the game from Union. Bailey Barniak walks. We got runners on the corners, nobody out. But then Mia Pruz settles down, settles in, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout to end the game. Numbers 14, 15, and 16 of the game, and completing the no-hit championship performance. Shout out Jake Vitale, threw a no-hitter in the championship game about 4 or 5 years ago now for the Scotties. Mia Pruz says, I got it as well. Your final line score: 3 runs on 4 hits for Union, 1 error. They left 5 on base. Carmichaels, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Also left 5 runners on the bags. Mia Pruz in the WPIAL playoffs. Get this: 15 innings, 36 strikeouts, 1 hit. Zach Hare's been impressive for Riverside. This is a close number 2 for a postseason dominant performance. Mia Pruz has been all that in a bag of chips here in the postseason, Tyler.
Fantastic performance, and I know we look at Bria Vasiljevac with 17 strikeouts in an 11-inning game. Pruz's performance just otherworldly, absolutely incredible. She had the ball on a string, and there was nothing that Carmichaels could really do with it outside of a few errors. Nearly ghosted on that error at center field, but it was all erased, and she made it happen when Union needed it the most.
Well, let's just get right into it. A pretty clear-cut choice as your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Mia Pruz of Union gets that award. MVP Insurance proud to honor Mia as tonight's MVP of the game. She received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being tonight's MVP of the game. You can get the full list of this year's game MVPs by going to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations for being named tonight's MVP of the game. Mia Pruz, 16 Ks and a no-hitter in the WPIAL Championship. Your MVP Insurance MVP of the game, call MVP for the win. And tough not to, pretty clear cut. Sometimes in baseball and softball, it's tough to find that play of the game. But Ty Polk, how huge is the insurance for that Corinne Shannon 2-run blast to center field?
Might be the play of the year in Lawrence County when you think about it. Just a fantastic scoring play. I mean, she timed it well. She knew it was a breaking ball, and she crushed it. The only home run of the day in all 3 games here at Lilly Field. And so timely, so huge for it.
Well, when you have 4 or 5 players playing here who all have 20-plus home runs, not many would have thought that it would have been the sophomore getting just her 6th of her career, but that's what Corinne Shannon did there as the Mele Chiropractic play of the game. She just got her customized T-shirt, both from her 2 home runs yesterday or on Friday last week and for today's as the Mele Chiropractic play of the game, and you'll get video of that one on Trib Live's Standout platform and on our social media platforms as well. You can view the full list of plays of the game and game MVPs by going to lcsportsnet.com, click on awards. Congratulations to the Mele Chiropractic play of the game to Corinne Shannon, her 2-run home run in the 6th inning. Let Mele Chiropractic keep you in the game. Your time of the game tonight, 1 hour and 38 minutes. And it is a county sweep, and how sweet it is. Lee Moan says it's sweet, that's for sure. And if he says it's sweet, you better believe it. We got to go find some form of dead animal on a plate now in celebration. Did we get our Lawrence County picture? Nishanik had to get home for I believe, graduation festivities. So, unfortunately, we do not get the triple picture. Mohawk coach Hank Mazzullo said he was sticking around hoping we could get that tri-picture. Unfortunately, Nishanik had to fly, but big shout-out, secondary player of the game to the entire Mohawk team joining in the student section out there in center field. Love how the teams and the communities have supported each other. We've come to expect it, Tyler Polk, but it's just so awesome to see each and every time. I mean,
You said about it, they were out in center field, and then before you know, big fly.
Right
what
on
timing.
cue.
What timing.
Right on cue it was. Big thanks to our entire crew. Something for Wall Photography. Great photos coming your way from her. Make sure you check her out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram as well. Search Something for Your Wall. Production crew here today, Matt Flannery as well as Rob Nattel, getting you some great video highlights throughout the course of the day. Check all those out on social media and on YouTube as well. Lee and Jay Moan got us started. We kept it going, Jay. We got the three-peat out here with the Lawrence County sweep. Big shout-out to the Moan brothers. Big shout-out to Tyler Polk, also doing triple duty for us here today at LC Sports and Trib Live High School Sports Network. For the entire crew, I'm James Dotson saying so long and stay tuned. State playoffs begin on Monday. We're going to get everything we can to get those games on the air. Please, please help us out. We'll talk more about that. Help us out on social media. We'll chat with you on Monday. But here today, a Union no-hitter from Mia Pruz, 16 strikeouts, and a 3-0 victory, capping off a Lawrence County sweep. You heard it all on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Enjoy your evening, everyone.